Hey YouTube, this your girl, Miss Mo 901. Um, I'm in Delaware, 22 years of age. Just on here to talk a little bit to the female community, you know, young adults, you know, just young girls. I just want to give some advice because I'm a little bit older and I've been through a lot. I've experienced a lot in my 22 years of being on this earth. But what I want to talk about today is self-esteem. Well, I know today a lot of girls, they want to look like models. They want to wear a lot of makeup and they just want to be beautiful. And I'm just here to tell you that you don't need makeup to be beautiful. You don't need to be skinny to be beautiful. You don't need fancy clothes. You don't need, designer handbags, and you don't need to go to the extreme just to be beautiful. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just, a little bit of lip gloss and some eyeshadow or whatever. But anyways, I'm getting off track. What I'm trying to say about the self-esteem thing is like self-esteem does not just work with what's on the outside. It's got a lot to do with what's on the inside and a lot to do with your personality also. I mean, people think that when people have low self-esteem, it's because of the way they look. Not necessarily. It could be because of the way you feel. Like I said, it's not always about what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside. So self-esteem has a lot to do with your emotions. Okay? Are you following me? Okay, so with me, I've always had low self-esteem. Like my self-esteem is actually a lot better than it was when I was younger. Well, I'm just gonna, explain to you like why my self-esteem was low. Well, the first reason why my self-esteem was low is because I'm dark skinned, and that gave me, a complex because like people always called me Blackie, you know what I mean, like Blackie, Charcoal, all those like mean names just because I was dark skinned, and like I assumed because I was dark skinned that I was ugly, you know what I mean? Because like when you look at a dark skinned girl, a lot of people assume, oh, she's dark skinned, oh, she's ugly, you know what I mean? But that's not necessarily true because you can be dark skinned and you can be just as beautiful as a girl that is light skinned complected, in my opinion. But like I said, I grew up and I had low self esteem because of my complexion. And then like when I was younger, I wasn't always this big because I'm pretty heavy set right now, and I'm working on losing weight right now. I'm in the process, but that was another thing that gave me self-esteem issues as I got a little older. I mean, my weight wasn't bad when I was younger. I was always a little overweight, but I had a nice shape and everything. But then when I got a little older, I turned about 17, and then I started picking up like heavy, like weight heavily. So yeah, that was hard. That was hard on my self-esteem. That made it worse. But like now I'm 22 years old, and I'm learning that self-esteem is not just all about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside also. So I just want to tell you girls, I mean, you might not be the most pretty girl. You might not be, you know, have the best shape. You might not, have long hair. You might not, be what, how can I say this? You might not be what everybody expects for you to be, but just be yourself and remember, you're beautiful no matter what.